Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to all of you. This is kasiddiqui with a video on writing opening and closing of a formal email. So formal emails are usually sent to people the writer doesn't know or to people outside the company. And less formal emails are usually sent to people the writer knows or their colleagues. And if you are not sure how formal email should be, copy the email style of the person who wrote to you. So this is a very interesting technique this document tells you, or use a semicolon or semi-formal style. The following are some of the guidelines on how to start and end emails with different levels of formality, along with some common phrases used in the email. So if we talk about formal emails, which are slightly similar to letters, there are 2-3 things which you should keep in your mind. So for example, if you are writing to someone you do not know, so then you do not know their name, so you should start with dear sir or madam, or dear sir slash madam, and you can close by saying yours faithfully if you follow British English, or if you follow American pattern, then you can just write the word sincerely. And if you write to someone when you know the name of the person, so the opening should be right, dear Mr. Thomas, and dear Dr. Thomas, or dear Ms. Smith, which is used for a married or unmarried woman when you are unsure about their marital status, or dear John Thomas. It is also suggested for formal emails that you should not write the first name of the person, instead write the last name of the person. So for closing in these sort of situations, you can use the word regards or yours sincerely or sincerely, following the pattern that is usually followed in your context. When we talk about contractions, when writing formal emails, do not use contractions such as I am, didn't, you will, and instead write complete words. So formal word is, for example, I am writing to ask for some information. I'm writing to ask for some information. So try avoid using contractions when you're talking about formal emails. In informal, it's okay, but when it's about formal, you should be careful. Okay, use semi-formal emails with people you do not know very well. Sometimes it is difficult to know if the email needs to be formal or semi-formal. It's a good idea to copy the email style of the person who writes to you. So the opening in that case might be Dear John, Dear Olivia, and the closing might be like thanks, best regards, and yours. If informal emails, many companies, informal emails are sent between colleagues. So the opening can be pretty simple as well for an as we have an informal letter as well. Hi, John. Hello, Olivia. Use hi or hello without the person's name. That's also okay. John, start the email with the person's first name, whereas we earlier talked about that when it is a formal email, we tend to use the last name of the person rather than the first name of the person. And just J, in very informal situation, you can write the first letter of the person's name. This is for someone called John. So you can also start an informal email with no opening at all, and you straight away come to the point. Whereas in formal emails, we try and create a situation. For example, we thank people and we say that we are writing for this and that purpose, and then we talk about the things in detail. So in this situation, the closing might be best wishes, all the best, thanks, and John. You can close an email with your first name also. In very informal situations, you can write the first letter of your name. This is a closing for someone called John. So if you see the beginning and The opening and the closing can be varied for varied purpose emails. So whether it's a formal or semi-formal or informal, you can change the words accordingly. And some of the formal and informal vocabulary items are also given for your ease and help. So formal emails use different vocabulary to informal emails. So formal, for example, thank you, and informal, thanks. Informal, we say I would like to apologize for, rather wordy, but again we use this. And informal, sorry for. And the next is I would appreciate it if you. And in informal we start with this can you structure. And formal we say would you happen to know. And informal we straight away say do you know. In formal we say unfortunately I'll not be able to, and then we make a statement. And informal we simply say I can't. And formal I would rather not. And informal we again once again say the things straight away, I don't want to do this or do that. So these are some of the informal and formal vocabulary structures which may help you in writing opening and closing for your emails, whether formal, semi-formal or informal. So thanks for watching.